Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Kicking Balls FC. As you can see, it is very early of the game. The game just started for the United States and Japan. Right now, it's 5:28 a.m. Pacific time in the West Coast from Los Angeles. The United States right now are playing in their white Nike kits. You can kind of tell I don't like those kits whatsoever. Japan is playing in their traditional samurai blue kits. And it's going to go from the United States attacking from left to right, and Japan from right to left. So it's just in the 2 minutes. I'm just going to give you uh, so far what is the starting lineup. So the starting lineup goes as follows: Matt Turner is in goal, Serginho Dest, uh, Walker Zimmerman, Aaron Long and Sam Vines make up the back line. Sam Vines, I think, is gonna go back as a uh, a left back. Then you have Tyler Adams as the defensive mid. Christian Pulisic was a very late change because supposedly he had a hard knock, quote unquote. So but Berhalter did say this: if it was the World Cup, he would be playing. But I think they're just resting him up for precautionary reasons. Who's going to slide in? Gio Reyna. Gio Reyna is finally going to be having a starting lineup right here with the USMNT. The midfield will consist of Gio Reyna, Luca De La Torre, Brendan Aronson, and Weston McKennie, right? And Jesus Ferreira will be the starting striker for this team. So that is going to be the starting lineup right now. So we're gonna see, right? It's early in the morning. You can kind of tell my voice is raspy, but we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this right now. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful morning. I hope everyone is, you know, just enjoying themselves right now. Just enjoying themselves, just to see how everything is going. Uh, And let's see what this USA can do without Pulisic. He's not going to be playing at all, but I hopefully he's going to keep him motivated. But so far, some really back and forth play right now. Japan has the ball. They're going forward. Uh, they're trying to block it. Japan still has the ball. The USA right now is on their defensive mid, and Japan is just moving the ball away, trying to open up some space, passing it back. Nothing much going on right now. Japan is a very technical team. Very technical team. I think this is a very good team for World Cup preparation because you are going to have some teams like that they're going to sometimes sit back, but they could be very good technical on the ball. But again, what's going to happen right now? I'm going to stream on here in this amazing day of Friday of USMNT game day. I hope all of you are excited. Look, I will do my best to get in as much of the game as possible. I do have to go to work around 8. Um, so I'll try my best to see as much of the second half as possible, but I might have to cut the stream really short. I probably won't see the end of the game. Hopefully there is some excitement right now in the first half and some goals, hopefully, predominantly coming from the United States. But what's going to happen is later on in the day, I will have a recap video. I'll do an analysis, post game analysis, and also I have to update the thumbnail because if you saw my thumbnail, I did put Christian Pulisic playing against Japan, and then Captain Tsubasa. If you're not familiar with the anime, very famous soccer anime, probably one of the best soccer animes out there. He is recognizable. Like he's so recognizable that even Lionel Messi says that he remembers watching that anime while growing up in Argentina, and he a lot of his moves came from that anime. So even if you're not an anime fan, but you're a soccer fan, you should at least see that series. It's amazing. Captain Tsubasa, Even like the early 80 anime, the 2000s anime, those are good. And then they just recently made one in 2018, right before the World Cup in Russia happened. So yeah, I think it's good. I think so far, uh, what can I say? So right now, the United States are pushing forward. We got Serginho Dest going on there, cross in the middle. Oh, for Jesus Ferreira. I think a little too high, but I think you should have dipped that. That's one of the things that Jesus Ferreira needs to actually polish because he can do this. And now let's look. He was open. He was open. There was no pressure on him. I think if he could have just, and also I think if the ball was maybe a little lower, I think he would have had a goal right there. So I can't blame him too much. But again, Jesus Ferreira needs to convince the doubters today that he could score big goals against big time opponents. No ifs or buts. But Gio Reyna looks amazing, and he's playing some really good football right there. Hopefully, I think he's just motivated to be back into the team. It kind of sucks that Christian again is. I guess it's just for precautionary reasons that he's left off, but at the same time, um, I don't know. It's for me. I just think that um, if even if it wasn't that extreme, I think you should have just kept playing, right? But I don't know. This is just me talking because I really wanted to see Christian Pulisic play against Japan, right? So, oh well, things that happen. But right now, uh, you know, it is what it is. Right now, it's first half is 0-0 as we go in. Excuse me while I take a little bit. Well, actually, let me just get a little bit of apple juice. And if you're joining in the chat, welcome, guys. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Kicking Balls FC. I am just, enjoying the soccer here. Just enjoying it. Just enjoying it. And I'll just even put a little bit of, I don't know if I should even put some background music just to see it, but no, I think that will be probably for my post game analysis. That will be game time music. Right now, it's all focus, it's all real. We're not gonna, uh, you know, have any type of, uh, you know, things that are going to be a distraction. You know, talking about the United States kits, I just don't like it. I don't like it. The kits itself, I don't know, like Nike, we're basically beating on a dead horse. No matter what we say, it's not going to change the fact that Nike had 4 years to get this jersey right. But now I'm kind of nervous and worried about the World Cup that's coming home, next World Cup, which is going to be here in the United States. Because if you think about it, it's it's going to be very different. It's going to be tough to have a jersey if it's like that unmotivated. We need to hire one. So Japan, oh, good block from Walker Zimmerman right there. So Japan was trying to get a shot in from inside the box, but the defense was sound. Not good clearance from Matt Turner. I think he needs to do better there. Even Matt Turner's jersey, um, crest is in the middle. And FYI, something that you didn't know is that out of all the crests, meaning like the national team crests that are in the World Cup, the United States actually has the biggest one out of any single of the next 32 um, participants in the World Cup. Fun fact right there, right? I still believe that the jerseys could be an advantage to us. Like it's so ugly, it's so unholy that they just freaking like freak out, and then that's when we actually have a chance to score. That is me thinking about uh, just how the jerseys can, work into our advantage. But again, welcome, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. What is your prediction? What is your prediction of this game? Who could win? Will it be a draw? Will it be a loss? Um, I think for me, I think it's going to be a very narrow win for the United States. It's basically we're playing the final kinks, and I also think that Greg Berhalter is trying different players to see if he has his final decision. Because again, he said in an interview that he almost has 85% of his roster ready. Is that final 15% that is going to be make or break? So all of these players really need to go. So Japan, ooh, good save from Matt Turner. The defense fell asleep right there for the United States, but it was a good save from Matt Turner. So let's see what happened. Oh, of course. Oof, that defense. The defense needs to be better. Walker Zimmerman needs to do better. Uh, they really need to have better communication. You can tell that this back line is new. I think if we still had Jedi Robinson, we wouldn't have that problem right now. But we have to play with the players that we have right now. So it's going to be a corner kick for Japan. So right now, Japan is trying to take advantage of this corner kick right now. The United States kind of saving up, and it's going to be a goal kick. So nothing came from that. So Endo basically skied it. Not bad, not bad. Aaron Long was actually involved in that. So right now, the United States in the first early minutes, there has been a couple of attempts, but so far Japan has been the one being the aggressor, right? So we need the United States spark with something, and I think that we see that we are missing Tim Weah, we're missing Christian Pulisic, we're missing Musa. So uh, I just wish that none of those players were injured, but then again, I think it's better to be safe than sorry. I just hope that when the World Cup does happen, that the players are ready to go, even if we don't have a preparation match. I just hope that Greg could somehow maybe can convince a team, maybe like a Qatari football club, to maybe play a scrimmage with them, so that way they can get maybe that 90 minutes kind of fitness a little bit. So I hope so because they do need the reps. And something interesting that maybe a lot of US soccer fans already know, ever since the start of World Cup qualifying, we have never had a 100% United States men's national team roster. And what do I mean by that? I mean that there's always been injuries, key injuries. We've never had a full roster at all. And I just have to imagine that when we do have a full strength roster, 100%, we're talking like Christian is healthy, Musa is healthy, Jedi is healthy, um, Matt Turner is playing some more games, uh, all of those things. Uh slipped. It very slipped. The United States really needs to improve their defense. They're letting Japan take too much of the ball right now. And who was the person that missed that cue? I think it was Aaron Long that missed that opportunity. So another corner kick for Japan. So Japan here blocked it by Gio Reyna, by the way. Good job on that. Throw in for Japan. Jesus Ferreira forcing the issue. I do love those Japanese World Cup kits. They look awesome. Adidas, they make amazing kits. That's why I was very disappointed that the United States uh, went back to Nike. I just have a feeling that Nike just doesn't care. They should fire every single person that does, United States World Cup jerseys. Free kick for the United States in their own half. Because these kits are uninspiring, unimportant, and they don't move you. They don't have that finesse. But so Japan, oh my gosh, the United States escaped that one. Weston McKennie loses the ball. Japan again, and the defense has to clean up. And then what do we have there? Okay, good transition play. Gio Reyna making things happen right there as he should. Has the ball, continues, passes it to Serginho, Gio, and then goes all the way back to Aaron Long, then to Walker Zimmerman, then to Gio again, but he loses the ball. Oh no, Luca de la Torre. Okay. It's really hard to distinguish who is who because the numbers are just so tiny, especially that I'm watching it from very far. But the only time that I've seen the United States attack against Japan was just that one instance where Serginho Dest basically crossed the ball and Jesus Ferreira skied it with his head. But ever since, Japan has been the aggressor team. So uh, this is more of a like a tryout for a lot of those guys that are outside looking in. If I were Greg, I would try to do maybe a couple second half changes. Maybe that can help. I think if Jesus Ferreira doesn't do anything in this half, I would try to maybe go to Josh Sargent. Maybe Josh Sargent would be a good one. Good opportunity for him. He's been tearing it up in the championship with 6 goals. So Japan passes it back. They're trying to stretch the United States, trying to pressure the United States to take the ball. Oh, mistake from Japan. Forces it by Aronson. Kind of is very good, very good. Aronson is just a menace to try to defend. So right now, Weston McKennie, Aaron Long, Matt Turner, Sam Vines. So Sam Vines will be the left back for today. Then we got Walker Zimmerman trying to open the play here. They're trying to force the issue, but Japan are very good on the defensive. And Aronson, he's like has risen his game so far. I like what I'm seeing from him. So let's see. So Japan has the ball on their half, trying to move the ball to the United States half. They're still on their half. Now they're going to be passing it back. So look how uh, Japan, they're patient. They're trying to see if they can open the channels. Did a long pass right there, and it went nothing. So I think Japan could be a good team in the World Cup. I believe that this is their A team so far in that's on the field. And you can also argue that it's not the A team for the United States at all as well, because you're missing a lot of key pieces here. missing Christian Pulisic, you're missing Jedi Robinson, you're missing Josh Sargent, even Jordan Peacock would be one. Um, Another player that would be missing, uh, I think that's it because uh, the United States need to show something. They need to show that they have something. But I guess this is what to be expected since a lot of these guys are in preseason. Well, not preseason. I can't say that they're early in the season, but they should already have enough games already. So again, the Japan trying to force the issue in the small box. Japan passes it, passes it. Very good technical team. And then Japan still has the ball, throws it. Ooh, and Matt Turner saves it. Japan needs to do better there. I think he had the moment right there to make the goal. So Japan, Aaron Long, what are you doing? He let that Japanese attacker go through him. Oh, he needs to do better. Aaron Long really needs to do better because let me tell you, if it was another quality opponent, it would have been a goal already. And I'm not saying that Japan is not a quality opponent. I'm talking more of an elite finisher. And you're gonna have those, especially against England, especially against Wales, right? So y- they need to do better. They desperately need to do better. And I wouldn't mind if they would switch Zimmerman and Long for McKenzie and EPB, Eric Palmer Brown, just to see how they do. But I think that both coaches are going to use this opportunity to do lots of changes right now because they do want to see some of the fringe players. Uh, I would say at least 90% of the Japanese national team plays in Europe. And there are a couple of them that do play for the J League, which is like the Japanese top division. Um, they oh, bad turn away giveaway for McKennie. And then that's a goal right there. Yep, goal for Japan. No, offside. Offside, guys. Offside, offside, offside. Not a goal. Offside. But McKennie really needs to improve his game. Mm, yep, offside if I ever saw it. But this should be a wake-up call for the United States. They're falling asleep defensively. They're giving away turnovers. Not a good sign. Not a good sign for the United States. Gosh. Also, they're actually going to do VAR now. I think the goal is going to stand. I think it's going to stand, but then again, but so they're looking at the VAR right now, VAR, to see if the goal counted. So I guess the assistant referee to see if the offside goals are counted. But for me, I don't think it's offside. I think it's a genuine goal, and McKennie should do a lot better on the ball. I think he gave it away too easily. He missed. I want to say he didn't put it goal. Yep, goal. Go for Japan. So I figured. So right now it's Japan 1, the United States 0. So that indicated. So Kamada, number 15, made the goal. And so far, it's been very lackluster half for the United States. Not a good sign. They don't look alert. They don't look awake. And there comes another. And Matt Turner comes for the save. 26th minute. Very frustrating to see. I don't know what kind of second half changes there could be. Um, I would even try Johnny Cardoso. I feel like he has a lot to prove. This is just that was very lazy defending. Uh McKenny, he miskicked that ball. He didn't give it enough distance, and that in the moment gave the counterattack for Japan. And we kind of have to remember too that this is actually the first time the United States are actually playing a different confederation team than CONCACAF. This is not the same as CONCACAF. These teams will try uh, to pounce on you. They will attack you when you make mistakes. But I haven't seen any spark from the United States. It's been very lackluster, very frustrating first half. There was only that one attempt from Jesus Ferreira, but that's about it. But we'll see. Okay, we got Gio doing something there, and we get a corner kick for the United States. So corner kick for the United States. They should take advantage of it. You got Weston McKennie. You got Zimmerman. You can kind of see also the United States fans right there as well. Hopefully they want to see a spark. They want to see something. So this is going to be who's going to be the kick taker. All right. So there we go. And it was too easy for the keeper. Too easy for the keeper to save. Oh, and I think they might have to do a change. Let's see how. I think he landed pretty badly. Oh, is his own teammate. Oh, and he hit himself pretty hard in the head. So it was his home teammate that kind of tripped him up a bit. And you don't want to have that, especially for a World Cup preparation game. And it's interesting to me that during the media yesterday, that Weston McKennie and Tyler Adams both said in an interview in the media that if you're not playing hard enough, then you don't deserve to be in the World Cup. Well, what I'm seeing right now from this World Cup team, this United States World Cup team, they're not playing hard enough. They're not combining things. You can see that they look like a team with no ideas, um, without a leader, and I don't see them going more aggressive. I see Japan being the aggressive. So I don't know. We really weird circumstance. And in Dusseldorf, most of them are Japan fans because it's technically a Japanese home game. So um, that's why you see more Japanese fans in the stands. But there are a number of US fans in the stadium. Most of them, came from the United States, or some of them that are based in Europe. So another attack from the left from Japan. But Serginho Dest is pretty good under pressure right there. Wins a free kick for the United States. Yeah, we need we need someone. We need a player that can bring up a spark. And I'm trying to remember because you already got Luca De La Torre, you got Gio Reyna, and I'm seeing that Gio's like the only one going forward. Like he's the only one that's trying stuff. Luca De La Torre makes a foul. So now it's a free kick for Japan. Hmm. So it's going to be a free kick for Japan. Matt Turner needs to do his homework to see if he can block it. I think Kubo, number 11, is going to be the one that takes it. So we'll see. We'll see what the United States has in store. It's already going to be the 33rd minute, and it was an easy stop for Matt Turner. Not a good free kick for Japan, unfortunately. But now they got to do something. They got to be quicker with the ball. They need to be much quicker. The United States. They gave Japan way too much time to get the ball back. You got Zimmerman, you got Long, you got Aaron Long. Now you have Tyler Adams. Zimmerman passes the ball, but it gives the ball away. So Japan has the ball now. Weston McKennie gets the ball back. Sam Vines passes it back to Matt Turner. And then another bad giveaway from Zimmerman. Too many bad giveaways I'm seeing. Too many bad giveaways. And this team really needs to do better on passing the ball. You cannot give the ball away that easily in your in your own half. You just can't do it. No, no, not good at all. Another bad giveaway. They have given the ball away way too many times. They're trying to be cute about it. I think they should just play direct. Don't complicate things. And then now it's a throw in for the United States in their own half. It's funny, like even the fans, like they're like, yeah, they're celebrating, but it's been more of a snooze fest if you think about it. Oh my gosh. So Japan living dangerously right now on their own half. Oh, Japan now gives the ball away. Luca De La Torre has the ball. Hopefully it's not offside. And it is. Yeah. Offside. Should have done better. I think Luca De La Torre should have stuck with the ball right there. And they're right now they're just showing the only time that the United States looked dangerous, which was Serginho Dest crossing the ball to Jesus Ferreira, and he needed to do much better. He needed to wait until the ball lowered and then hit it. And Greg says, "Keep calm." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Try to say that to a USA fan. Look, I know it's a friendly. I could care less if they lose, but it's just the way they're playing right now. They are playing slow. They're playing afraid. They're giving away the ball too much. They're misplacing the ball. They're making these amateur mistakes. I don't know if it's the nerves or something, but something tells me it has to do with the Christian Pulisic not being on the field. And you don't have Musa either. So it shows you how important and vital Musa is and Christian Pulisic is in the field. Aronson just got a hard knock on his back. He's on down on the field. And the Japanese player goes there to apologize for the rough challenge. So let's see what happened there. Oh yeah. So there was more like a little trip right there, and it kind of hit his back. So a Japanese player like kneed him on the back, and it's like, yeah, my bad, bro. I'll tell you something. If I knew this was gonna be like this, I would have slept all the way until 6, and just turn on the TV and say, "Oh, okay." If you tell me that the United States were lackluster, I would have believed you. So, like I said before, I'm gonna stream probably until close to when I had to go to work. It's not gonna be a full game stream, right? But I will give you my 5 cents, my three things that I saw from the game. Well, so far in the first half, there's about 5 minutes left plus added time. The United States have been mediocre to say the least. There hasn't been any beautiful play since that one play from Serginho Dest to Jesus Ferreira. They haven't shot on goal. They wasted a lot of opportunities, especially for the corner kick. They gave away the ball way too many times that I can count. The defense looks shaky, and I don't see any clear ideas. And again, Aronson is just getting a beating out there. Yeah, he's getting a beating right then and there. I don't know if it should he should be substituted so he doesn't get any more injured. But he is getting a beating out there, Aronson. So the free kick for the United States. Let's see what the United States can do. So Gio Reyna going to be the free kick taker, which I absolutely love. He is very good on free kicks. So let's see. Come on. Let's see what they got. Free kick. Gio Reyna takes it. And Er- Zimmerman got it, but the Japanese are trying to clear the ball. And they did. Not a very good free kick, to say the least. Not very good. And even Zimmerman apologizes. Yeah, they need to do better there. Let's see. So throw in for the United States. You can tell that Zimmerman looks frustrated that the free kick, the ball that he got, didn't. amount to anything. So now Luca De La Torre trying to get the ball, but now it's a throw in for the United States in the Japanese half. Okay, throw in, and then another free throw in for the United States. So Japan keeping their defensive sound, very good. And then, ooh, if that would have gone through, Gio Reyna would have been clear there. Lucky for that Japanese defender because that throw in was pretty big coming from Aaron Long. All right. So let's see. Let's see what we can got. Nope, nothing cleared. It's been like that all game. And then Zimmerman trying to force the issue. Luca De La Torre wins a throw in. Serginho Dest is going to do the throw in right now. Aaron Long has the ball in his own half, passes it to Sam Vines. Aaron Long, Weston McKennie, Luca, and then Weston McKennie loses the ball, just gets out muscled. And now Jesus Ferreira passes it to Gio. Now we got something going on there. Passes the ball. Oh, good defense from Japan. Now that's the spark that I'm looking for. That's what the United States needs to do. They need to force the issue. So Luca, you got Tyler, you got Luca, you got Reyna, and you got Reyna again. You got Luca, and Japan clears it. Very, very good stuff from what I'm seeing. They need a little wake up call right there. We got Serginho. Good stuff from but he just get out muscled right there at the end. No foul, nothing there. But good attempt though. Good attempt from very good forcing the issue from Aronson. His premier skills are showing up right there. And Zimmerman actually saved the ball from getting a throw in, which is very admirable right there. Aaron Long. We're already hitting the 45-minute mark. I don't know much more added time there's going to be. There might be a little bit because of that keeper that had to get some attention. There's his Matt Turner, Sam Vines, Tyler Adams, Aaron Long again. Oh, I need some good ideas. I don't know who to bring. I feel like they should bring maybe Malik Tillman could be a good option. Josh Sargent should really get replaced by Jesus Ferreira. Jesus Ferreira has done a couple of things, but he missed that clear chance opportunity again. He's been getting a lot of opportunities, so I don't know how many more opportunities. He is going to go to Qatar. He is. He is a good player, but I think that only happens when he's in MLS. But from the international game so far, I haven't seen anything besides the win against a very weak Grenada team. But he needs to improve. So it's going to be 2 minutes of added time. Japan now has the ball on the United States half. And very easy clearance. So right now, Japan still has the ball. The one thing I would say, Japan are not known for making mistakes, but if they do make mistakes, because I've seen them make mistakes, you have to capitalize in them because they do regroup really quickly. So Matt Turner has the ball. Kick it. Forced the issue, but now Japan has the ball. Too much back passing. Just clear it. I don't know what's the deal with them liking to be cute about it. Freaking back passing is a sin sometimes. And this is one of these times. And Japan still has the ball. And nothing yet. No, no free kick, but I think that's going to be the end of the game. Oh, I mean, for the first half. Matt Turner needs to do better there, and then Sam Vines needs to do better there. There's no reason why you should pass it to your keeper. And if you are passing it to your keeper, Matt Turner needs to do better. So that's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half is the United States 0 and Japan 1. Excuse me while I have a little bit of breakfast. Mm, pretty good. This breakfast is better than what I'm seeing on the field, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, the United States needs so much. They need a spark or something. They look sleepy out there. And the center back pairings, they're not good. Too many mistakes. Yeah. But let's see. Let's do a little bit of fun stuff right now. So we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go actually see what Twitterverse has in store, right? Because Twitter is always can always sometimes change the dynamics of it, right? So let's see what we have here. So I already put my grading for the first half. Fail. F. Fail. There's like no question whatsoever. Um so tactical manager says so about our CBs. Well, are you worried yet? Zim and Long ain't it, and I totally agree. They are not it. Too many. Yank report says don't know if it. I've been more disappointed by the US or impressed by Japan. I guess you could say both are right as well. Look, Japan, they are a very good technical team. They know they have a style of play, right? And they make it simple for them to play it. I don't know if Greg overcomplicates things. He treats the national team as a club team, and I'm not convinced about Greg. That's why I'm saying that if the United States, or even when the United States do make it out of the group, it will not be because of Greg Berhalter, but it'll be in spite of him. Right? I still stand by that statement. Maximiliano Bretos. He says backline wide open, midfield turning the ball over, and no possession in the attack. Yeah, not great so far. Yeah. And then he says 11 Yank says, why does Little Torre playing so wide on the right? Yeah, I don't know why. Really weird. We're getting right off the pitch right now. Very, very good. Analysis right there. It says neither Hercules Gomez, neither Long or nor Zimmerman are asked to play out of the back week in and week out at their clubs. Not like Halter asked them, the backline struggling to deal with Japanese for the Japan's pressure. Better teams will punish you. And I totally agree. That's what I've been saying for the entire game. Oh my gosh. And then American Hooligans, this is another favorite one of mine. It says, if we keep playing like this, I will need to reevaluate how much blank talking I'm doing to other nations' fans before the cup. Yep. We might have to. I've been a little bit lukewarm on that. It hasn't been good. You Another one from Hercules Gomez. The USMNT are getting bullied by Japan in a half empty stadium on neutral soil. Yeah, I know. That's so good right there. And then Nico Cantor basically took the words out of my mouth. Playing like this, the USMNT ain't making it out of the group. Yep, totally agree. Says stating the obvious, there's a 99% chance that Jordan P. Fox scores that opening header. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's just funny how is it that the fans and analysis people know more than the coach does? Japan has had 46% of the possession, which I don't think is true. I think they have more, but I think they've been more clinical. And a lot of people are saying, yeah, that one chance that Jesus Ferreira had absolutely has to be in the back of the net. Yeah, yeah. I think I take away that statement that maybe it was too high. No, I don't think so. Jimmy Conrad says, we need this. We needed a team that consistently exploits her vulnerables before the World Cup starts. So the question is, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to solve these problems? Halftime is going to be big. I think American Hooligans has the right point. I blame our performance entirely on the kids. Yep. I like that statement. I agree. I 100% agree actually. I blame the kids. I blame Nike. Those kids are just giving me bad vibes. And even when the players were like talking crap about the jerseys, you already knew like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to know. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see what we have more. The midfield hasn't been good either. Let's address that. And I like what this one says. It says, "Time to worry, USMNT fans. This isn't CONCACAF anymore." Who said that earlier in the game? Do you blame the players or the manager for the lack of preparation of being reactive rather than proactive? Yeah, too many reactions, not proactive. Very poor first half. I have to say, very poor. All right, so I'll be back right now. I'm gonna get a little bit more of apple juice to wake me up because that was a snooze fest. Let me tell you. So I'll be back right now. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, what I was saying was, it, it is something. It is something. So let's go through the or Twitter. Let's go what they're saying. Let's go to USMNT. Okay, see what's the latest right there. So they're saying, let's see. I like Ferreira, but he's got to start finishing those chances. Misses away too many of those will be a World Cup block. Yeah, so true, so true. Man, right now, Captain Tsubasa is killing us right now. It says, I expected the center backs to struggle, but I did not expect the midfield to struggle this much. Need to see better second half from the mids. That's true. It says there's a lot of injuries to key center backs, plus Musa and Pulisic, but huge hikes. One of the worst United States performances in recent memory. Turner Long, Zim, and Adams is a nightmare. Play from the back and press group, horrific. Yeah, I agree. Some options a lot of people are saying is diagonal press breaking passes, early rungs, passes to in behind, choreograph combinations to draw the traps and use them against them. Obviously, you got to make the decisions quicker and move the ball quicker, make off the ball runs and that anticipate more. Yeah, they've been very slow, very slow. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. This is this guy says like this is why you don't take MLS lifer Yanks to the big stage. If they do this against England, it's 5-0 at the half. This is hilarious. Says the United States needs to get it together. We're a couple months away from the World Cup. We might be going into a poor form and no momentum. Damn shame. Hmm. What else are they saying? Da, 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 da. What else? What other funny stuff we can find? Someone's actually talked about the so let's what is this? It says the United States soccer and Nike.com launched a new jersey on September 15th and had an exclusive early access window until September 20th, right? During the first 24 hours, the United States soccer sales were double than previous first 24-hour sales record of number of jerseys sold. Through the entire exclusive early window, we sold more in the first 5 days than we had ever served before. The Visa and US Soccer offered complimentary customizations for customers using their Visa via a pop up store set up by Legends. I don't believe it. I don't. No, no, no. I don't believe it. Oh, no. Man, I wish I had a stronger drink in the morning, but I can't. No, 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 no. I refuse to believe that there were soccer fans out there, they wanted this, right? All right, so we're gonna see some substitutions right now. We're gonna see, oh my gosh. So we're gonna see Jordan Morris, Mark McKenzie. Okay. I think there was another person as well. Josh Sargent, thank goodness. Oh, Josh Sargent. Why not Cardoso, man? We need a little Hugo Bonito. Mm. All right, so let's go back. So let's see what are going to be the substitutions there. Japanese outlaws. My wife gave me a smug look at her face after the first half because she roots for the samurai blue. You gotta accept it, bro. You gotta accept it. Oh my gosh. Maybe they could change it in the second half. Who knows? So some of the people are saying like Hercules Gomez, I would have moved Dest to left back, but the subs are self-explanatory. Yeah, I know. Why not put in Joe Scally in there? That would have been good. So four changes. So the four changes are Jesus Ferreira out, Gio Reyna out, Serginho Dest out, Aaron Long out, and so they're gonna replace to Josh Sargent, Jordan Morris, Mark McKenzie, and Reggie Cannon. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get out of there and we're gonna get back to the game. And again, like I said, I'm gonna do it as much as I can, but I'll do my best to see it through. And if I don't see anything, I'll rant about it probably, and maybe I will do a post-game analysis after the game is over. You better believe it. I will make an analysis. So just be patient. Just be patient. Okay. All right. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, Aaron Long. Look, and they're right. The midfield was just atrocious. I don't know why they weren't clicking, but we'll see. Maybe we have something going there. All right, so the United States has the ball, trying to pressure the ball right here. So we got Luca, we got Aronson. We pass it. There we go. Jordan Morris. Then we have a little bit better now, a little bit better. Cross the ball, but nobody there to take it. So we got Aronson again. Good move up. They look a little more alive now, the United States. All right. Oh, good ball from Josh Sargent. Oh, you almost got that through pass right there. But the Japanese team got it. Pretty good so far. This is what I want to see from the United States. Don't be afraid. Push the issue. You got nothing to lose. You got well, technically you do have a lot to lose. Now you don't you could lose this game, but those people that are in the fringe, they're gonna play as like their life depended on it, right? And you can tell that those fringe players uh are playing like their lives depend on it. You know, say whatever you want to say about Reggie Cannon, about Jordan Morris, but they want to be in that plane and they want to give Greg a reason why. Because they're players too, but they're not immune. They know social media. They know what fans talk about them behind their back, right? That either can break you or that can motivate you. So we're seeing that right now. And then across, trying to get it out of the way. Luca De La Torre. All right. So the Japanese are trying to open up the spaces. And Japan got a little too comfortable there. But so far, I'm liking the first couple of minutes of the United States. That's what I like. But we'll see. but this just tells me like Musa is really needed. Like we cannot miss that guy for the World Cup. We cannot. We need that guy. And having Jesus subbed out just tells me what I need to know. Like even though good through ball for the United States. Weston McKennie has the ball. But not a good ball. But the United States does win it back, which is good. Which is good. I've seen they playing with a little bit more flair. I like that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Very good. Oh, very good back pass. We should have hit it right there. Oh, but good block from the Japanese defender. That's what I like to see. That's what I'm saying. Hmm. But like I was saying before, like that just proves to me that Jesus, he is a good goal scorer for MLS. Good for his age, but I think he needs that move to Europe to improve his game because and then again, but he's not a striker per se. He's more of a attacking 10 because that's how he plays in FC Dallas. But when you have those opportunities in the international level, you cannot let those chances pass by. You can't. And then you're also seeing in the stadium, you see a lot of like Japanese um head coaches and people that are kind of analyzing the data of their Japanese players. So I think they're trying to see who's going to go to the plane and who is not going. Something good. But so far the changes I like. I like this is and it's really the Twitter. I'm liking what they're saying. Like one of them says like if I'm Wales, I'm coming out of the gates pressing the US high intensely. They don't have the quality to build up under pressure. Aaron Long is not good enough. Oh, thank you, Mr. Cantor, for telling me that, Mr. Nicker Cantor. He knows what's up. Zimmerman can hold up next to him. Anthony Robinson gotta be fit, yes, and Dest needs to be sharp. And again, Aronson is just getting bullied in the freaking field like no tomorrow. And Weston McKennie needs to step it up. He's been lackluster to say the least. But we'll see. We'll see what they have. So far, it's looking good. So it's offside for the United States. I hope they card the Japanese players that have been just absolutely murdering Aronson. That he has just been getting pummeled like no tomorrow. So we got Aronson. We got him. We got him. Luca De La Torre. But no through ball there. Needs to be better. Needs to be better from Luca. Weston McKennie. Again with the back pass. What's with the freaking back pass? This is I've never seen a defender back pass so much as Zimmerman and Aaron Long. Oh, there we go. Stop from Turner. The United States need to be better defensively. And good pressure from Aronson. Update that right now. Still trying to wake up, but it would be nice if we at least get a goal. I think if we get a goal at least for the first half or second half, I should say, then I can rest easy. There we go. Weston McKennie passes it to Aronson. Then we have Luca De La Torre, and it forces the United States to get a corner kick. Very good save from Turner right there. But again, the defense needs to be better. They need to be more sharper because they've been giving the opponent way too many chances. And I think that game against Saudi Arabia is going to be an eye opener because that is going to be the closest opponent to the Iran team. And that's going to be your last game of the group stage. And that could make or break you. But the first game is the most important thing because statistically speaking, if you do win your first game in the group stage, your chances of advancing in the group actually increases by at least 78%. To the corner kicks haven't been good. I have to say the least. They need to do better on corner kicks. Whoever is, I thought there was a coach that was doing set pieces specialists, but whoever is the set piece specialist hasn't been doing a good job on these players. I haven't seen any good set pieces whatsoever. We need a set. That's what another thing that I would say that we're lacking with this team. We don't have a player that can do set pieces. Um, we do have a couple of players coming up in the U20 levels for sure, but it's too early for them. But I think the U20s that we have right now, we do have an exciting group of individuals who could possibly be in the World Cup team that's going to happen in 2026. So, what's really good is that this team will be playing together for the U20s, the Olympics, possibly Copa America, the Gold Cup. So, they're going to have a lot of reps in these upcoming tournaments after Qatar. So, hopefully, the U20 are watching this game and analyzing to see, oh, I could take these spots because there's so many spots that are up for grabs right now, especially on the defense. And we also need more quality strikers. We need wingers. Wingers is what we need as well. And defensive midfielders if possible. Because right now we only got two. We only have Adams and Kellen Acosta. So again, frustrating. Still, they're trying to push the issue. They're trying really hard. Yeah. So probably like in about I would say maybe like 10 more minutes. I'm probably gonna end the stream and yellow card for Luca De La Torre for a rough challenge, but yet there hasn't been a yellow card for the Japanese players that have been just hitting Aaron Long all day long. That was a really bad challenge, though. That was a really bad challenge. I will have to agree with the ref. But, like, yeah, like I said, like, probably, like, in around 10 minutes, when it's, like, 7 o'clock Pacific time, which I think is 10 o'clock Eastern time, I have to cut the stream because I have to go to work, unfortunately, but I will probably keep seeing and hearing the game on my phone when I'm on my way there. And later today, there will be a post-analysis coverage live stream. So, I would try to get that ready for you guys. Anyone that wants to join in the chat, you're more than welcome to kind of talk about your opinions about the game. Like I said, I was just looking from the game from the beginning. The problem of the first half, very slow on the ball, too many turnovers. The defensive shape is very easy to penetrate. The midfield were very groggy, if that's the right word. And there has that one chance that Jesus Ferreira missed was, you know, it's part of that again. Like, he's a good MLS player. He is. He's probably one of the best top under 20 because he got that award. But when we're talking about the international game, he needs to step it up again. He needs to step up, and he hasn't. He's wasted so many golden chances. And when you're at the World Cup, when you're in the highest level, when you have one chance, you have to take that chance and make it into a goal. If you don't do it, then you're gonna probably cost your team goals and points and maybe even a win. So yeah, right now with what I'm seeing from the United States, it's concerning, it's frustrating. We are not going into the World Cup with any high momentum. I thought we were, but CONCACAF is very, what's the word? It's like a smokescreen. So what I mean by that is that just because you did really well in CONCACAF doesn't mean you're going to do well against other opponents from other confederations. And that goes the same with other CONCACAF nations. And I'm talking about Costa Rica. I'm talking about Mexico. I'm talking about Canada. And there could be a possibility that for the first time, we might have no CONCACAF representative in the round of 16. Because by the looks of it, none of them, and I mean none of them, have the capability of playing against top opponents. Because, yeah, look, you could talk all the crap you want about, oh, I'm the best of CONCACAF, but what does that really mean? It doesn't mean blank, right? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean squat. Because CONCACAF, compared to the rest of the other nations, they need to improve so much to get to that level. And right now, I'm not seeing it because this has to be very concerning. All right. So, in other news, we just fit the game between South Korea and Costa Rica friendly actually ended a while ago, and it was a 2-2 draw. Costa Rica actually got a red card in the second half, and South Korea were actually winning. They made the goal in the 28th minute. Then Costa Rica scored in the 41st. Then Costa Rica scored the second. Then Costa Rica got the red card on the 80th. And then Son, the guy from Tottenham, scored the equalizer. And that was 2-2. And right now, the United States are trying to come up with something. Even that player was like, A Japanese player. I might have to screenshot that if I have a chance. He was just like this, like, yeah, that's exactly how I'm feeling about this game. It's ridiculous. Oh man. So now Japan has a chance, and Matt Turner just saved it by the skin of his teeth again. So it's gonna be another World Cup where we need to actually hope and pray that our keeper is basically having the game of his life. But we're missing also Tim Weah, another player that could change the game on a dime. We're missing so many components, but again, that's not that's not an excuse either. But Tim Weah, Christian Pulisic, Musa, and Jedi Robinson. Uh, I don't know if I would go Miles Robinson because Miles Robinson and Zimmerman were the best center back pairing during qualifying. Um, and that kind of also changed the chemistry there. I think if that stupid artificial field in Atlanta didn't derail everything, we would have not had that problem. I think they would be fine. Would it be Aaron Long Zimmerman fine? I would say maybe a tad bit. So some changes. So we get Malik Tillman and Johnny Cardoso coming in. So Luca De La Torre's day is done. So so Cardoso's gonna take Luca De La Torre. He is gonna play the game of his life. I hope Cardoso shows up. And then Malik Tillman for Weston McKennie. Yeah, both of them just did not have a good game. Weston McKennie took too many turnovers, but let's see what these guys have. And I think that's one of the reasons why I say that you should never say if you have your World Cup um like list ready because there's going to be too many players that are just too comfortable saying, "Oh, I'm going to have it. I don't have to prove myself." But from what I'm seeing, Weston McKennie, I'm not going to say he doesn't care, but he needs to step it up big time. And I think Christian is probably going to talk to him and say, "Hey, man, you really need to do better." Now, Japan is going to do a couple substitutes as well. So the whole game is going to change up right now. So they're going to sub the person that already scored the goal, number 14 from Japan. So let's see what we have. Let's see if Malik Tillman or Cardoso can do anything because right now I'm seeing this U.S. team not very good, very lackluster, out of ideas, afraid, not good. But then again, they're gonna tell me it's a young team. It's a young team. Okay, enough of that young team mentality. And people were crazy to think that this was going to be basically baptism by fire for this team because it is. Because we lost that cycle when we didn't go to the World Cup last time. A lot of these players don't have that experience. All of these guys never played in a World Cup, with the exception of Yetlin, who's not even on the field. So Yeah, it's frustrating, but this is probably the best for them, and that's all we can hope for now. So thankfully, I have other teams that I could get behind from, especially teams that can actually win a World Cup. So oh, so that was miscued by Japan, and now it's going to be, I think, a corner kick. It's going to be a corner kick now. Yeah, it was like last ditch defending right there from Reggie Cannon. Cannon hasn't been doing good. McKenzie hasn't been doing good either. Adams have been not good. I think like just the presence, those four players that are not in the roster. We're talking Jedi, Robinson, Musa, Christian Pulisic, and Tim Weah. Those were the ones that can change the game in a dime because of their pace, because of their technique, and something they can give you. But the only time we saw a glimpse of that, it was against, Mexico in the World Cup qualifying when it was in Columbus. That's when we saw like a good, team. And imagine if Gio Reyna was healthy. That would have been nice. So it's already going to be in the 71st minute. So I got about 4 minutes left until 7 o'clock, in which I basically going to call it a stream. And then I got to head to work, unfortunately. But I think going to work will take my mind off of this dreadful, dreadful performance from the United States because it has just been really lackluster. They haven't been playing with balls, right? And it is pun intended. Uh, the Samurai Boo has been kicking balls. Let me tell you, like literally have been kicking the balls of the United States, just bullying them, and just the way they do it. And the United States just doesn't seem to have any ideas how to like go forward with the pressing. Like they need to do something like force the issue, change it up, be quicker about the ball, because all they're doing right now is just chasing the game. They've been chasing the game, and I wouldn't be surprised if they not if Japan maybe can squeak maybe one more goal there. Again, Japan going forward and another last ditch defending, and we have another player that is injured. Great. Cannon. So Reggie Cannon is in pain right now. So how bad is it? Oh yeah. His left leg, the way he slid up. Oh no, it wasn't. It was just a hit and then his leg too. But he's okay. But his performance hasn't been. And then Matt Turner almost gets hit by a Japanese player. Japan has just been bullying the United States left and right from all levels. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. And I'm happy that I don't have to watch more agony, that I actually get to work and I actually have an excuse to not do the stream anymore because let me tell you, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to see just this happening to this team. And I'll tell you, it's not going to be a very nice post game analysis. I'll tell you that. All right. So the United States still has the ball, but doesn't know what to do with it. Spin the game all game long. All right, guys. So that is going to be it for today. Unfortunately, I will be back later today to do post game analysis. I hope everyone has a wonderful Friday. I don't know what to tell you. I can't give you any words of inspiration or anything like that because this game was very uninspired, unintelligible, unwatchable, just pain. That's all it is. It's just pain. So, all right, guys. So, again, take care of your rest of the day and, take care of yourselves. God bless. And I hope things get better because right now, things are not looking so good going straight to the World Cup. So, all right, guys, take care. God bless. I'll see you guys later.